Auzubillahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ti Olúwa ni ilẹ̀ àti ẹ̀kún rẹ̀, ayé àtàwọn tó tẹ̀dó sínú rẹ̀. Òfìdílẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kún àti lórí iṣan omi. Tani ó dúró lórí ilẹ̀ olú àbí tani ó dúró níbi mímọ́ rẹ̀, ẹni tí ó ní ọwọ́ mímọ́ àti àyà funfun tí kò gbọ́rọ̀ kò sí àsùn tí kò sí gbọ́rọ̀. Ní orúkún pàdé ọlọ́run Jacob. Gbọ́rọ̀ ìsìnkè ẹnu ọ̀nà kí ajumọ̀ gbẹ̀yìn sókè ẹ̀yìn ilẹ̀kùn ayérayé kí tó ń jẹ́ kó sọ̀kalẹ̀ kó wá lẹ́sùn pàṣẹ. Oluwenwe roja yajila yawani yawara asawere bula owula ubani buraji bita yawani yajila yawara saken kedula ubani buraji bita yawani yajila yawara saken kedula ubani buraji bita yawani yajila yawara saken kedula sarawali ay vaba Stuve majority within the risk, perimeter, jurisdiction, length and breadth, multiplication of the social cultural power bestowed on money plus I minus I divided by I, algebra I times I is equal to I alone. Now, the 21st of May, 2000, those 2000 by the World Council of Diversities Elders, LSS, Adalaji, at ILA'S, out of ILYA in particular. This is Lagos State College of Technology in particular. The first college of health in Nigeria, first in the whole sub-Saharan Africa, 10th in the Galaxy tablet. You can just suppose that think crosses via most Google latte, the epitome of careerability and the castle of pay cases. And that I, Chief Kundayo Maximum, aka Jagunbade the first, aka Chief make why kid. I said to buy my last squares you why you can China, aka Chief Ashik anything like that. The only chief that was Christian, if you want Viamus, Edo Data, Emosi fire. Do you by do? Bless. Oh, the incorporations. This is from today goes tomorrow. They shall remain touristically and melodiously carry chiefistically multi sorrow. And for the future will have no pity for a man who has a social privilege to speak the truth. Or seek refuge in a matter of indifference, complicity, and passivity. And all like the Ragas, younger empire, see terrible question for the case of hydrogen, indomie, and vital. Physically, I have land.
We shall gyrate. We shall gyrate and die no more.
We shall gyrate. We shall gyrate and die no more.
We shall gyrate and die no more.
We shall gyrate. We shall gyrate and die no more.
Let's go. Ẹlẹ́mu lágbè péré dòde.
Ẹgbẹ́ àwọn sì dé òye.
Sílí Olúmọ péré dòde.
Ẹgbẹ́ àwọn sì dé òye.
Ọ̀bùràdìọ̀.
Ẹgbẹ́ tó fẹ́fẹ́, ẹgbẹ́ tó máa yé jẹ. Ẹgbẹ́ tó fẹ́fẹ́, ẹgbẹ́ tó máa yé jẹ.
Ẹlẹ́mu lágbè lẹ́gbẹ́ tiwa.
Ẹgbẹ́ tí kiri kan sí òye.
Ẹgbẹ́ tó fàfẹ́.
Ẹgbẹ́ tó máa yé jẹ. Ẹgbẹ́ tó fẹ́fẹ́, ẹgbẹ́ tó máa yé jẹ.
Ẹlẹ́mu lágbè lẹ́gbẹ́ tiwa.
Ẹgbẹ́ tí kiri kan sí òye.
Ọmọ ẹlẹ́mu ju ẹnẹ yọ.
Juwele.
Ìlíyà Olúmọ ju ẹnẹ yọ. Wọ́n á jí kọ́ bàjẹ́ ju ẹnẹ yọ. Wọ́n dẹ́bí kọ́ta ju ẹnẹ yọ. Aṣọ náírà kọ́ta ju ẹnẹ yọ. Ọ̀rẹ́ tí ó wù mí o, ó dára púpọ̀. Ó lẹ́wà ẹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu lágbè. Ó wù mí o, ó dára púpọ̀. Ó lẹ́wà ẹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu lágbè. Ìlíyà Fàtíkà, Ìlíyà Olúmọ, Ìlíyà Òrónà, Ìlíyà Mílíkì. Wárí convergence lábẹ́ Freecom random àmà ti ṣoríire o ó ti yá.
Ohun mi o, ó dára púpọ̀, ó lẹ́wà ẹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mú lágbè.
Ó jábọ́ dúpẹ́.
Ó já o.
Ó jábọ́ dúpẹ́.
Ó já o. Èmi sì rí.
Akèrègbè ẹ̀rù mi kéré.
Ayọ̀ akèrègbè, ọ̀dọ̀ mi ló máa jábọ̀ sí.
Bóyá irọ́ lẹ fi pa o.
Ọ̀dọ̀ mi ló máa jábọ̀ sí.
Bóyá èké lẹ fi ṣe o.
Ọ̀dọ̀ mi ló máa jábọ̀ sí.
Irọ́ lẹ fi pa o.
Ọ̀dọ̀ mi ló máa jábọ̀ sí.
Bóyá màrìwó. Bóyá ò màrìwó. Ìgúnnugún balẹ̀ ó jorí. Bóyá ò màrìwó. Àkàlàmàgbò balẹ̀ ó jẹ fún. Bóyá ò màrìwó. Ojú lẹ́lẹ́mí lè wó. Bóyá ò màrìwó. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wọ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ò rí mi. Ẹ ṣáàbà bọ̀ lẹ́gbẹ́ mi. Ọlọ́pọlọ pípé. Wọ́n bẹ̀ lẹ́lẹ́mu. Adélébọ̀ tó ṣe bí bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. Wọ́n bẹ̀ lẹ́lẹ́mu. Ká lọ wòran lẹ́gbẹ́ mi. Ká lọ wòran lẹ́gbẹ́ mi.
Èrò yàbá mi ká lọ wòran lẹ́lẹ́mu.
Ká lọ wòran lẹ́gbẹ́ mi. Ká lọ wòran lẹ́gbẹ́ mi.
Èrò yàbá mi ká lọ wòran lẹ́lẹ́mu.
Múndíá tó ń pawó, wọ́n bẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ́ mi.
Èrò yàbá mi ká lọ wòran lẹ́lẹ́mu.
Adélébọ̀ tó ṣe bí bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. Wọ́n bẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ́ mi.
Èrò yàbá mi ká lọ wòran lẹ́lẹ́mu.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kọ́mradó, ọ̀fẹ́ mẹ́lẹ́mú fàjọmọ́. Ẹ lọ sọ́ọ̀bù kọ́mradó, kò yé bá wà fàjọmọ́.
Wọ́n fẹ́ bá wa fàjọmọ́. Wọ́n fẹ́ bá wa fàjọmọ́.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kọ́mradó, ọ̀fẹ́ mẹ́lẹ́mú fàjọmọ́. Ẹ lọ sọ́ọ̀bù kọ́mradó, kò yé bá wà fàjọmọ́.
Wọ́n fẹ́ bá wa fàjọmọ́. Wọ́n fẹ́ bá wa fàjọmọ́.
Oníbùdó, èkó dìbùdó. Ilé Olúmọ yé ló dìbùdó. Wọ́n ti kàn bàjẹ́ ṣé ló dìbùdó. Ìyá ni wúrà yé ló dìbùdó. Pápá sàkì yé ló dìbùdó. Oníkòyí yé ló dìbùdó. Ìjàyè bàjẹ́ ṣé ló dìbùdó. Unity tẹ̀jẹ́ ló dìbùdó. Alẹ́ tilẹ̀ máa gòkè ṣàyà. Màtún wá ṣe bí ọba. Àwẹ̀ kò.
Bébí lébè bébí ẹ̀ máa sùn nẹ́nẹ́.
Bébí lébè bébí ẹ̀wù máa sùn nẹ́nẹ́. Bébí lébè bébí ẹ̀wù máa sùn nẹ́nẹ́. Alẹ́ tilẹ̀ máa gòkè láyà. Màtún wá ṣe bí ọba. Àwẹ̀ kò.
Bébí lébè bébí ẹ̀ máa sùn nẹ́nẹ́.
Ènìyàn ẹ̀ṣẹ́ o ènìyàn. Ènìyàn àwa dúpẹ́ o. Àwa dúpẹ́ o lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba o. Láàyè.
Ènìyàn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ o ènìyàn. Ènìyàn àwa dúpẹ́ o.
Àwa dúpẹ́ o lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba o. Láàyè.
Ènìyàn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ o ènìyàn.
Ènìyàn
àwa dúpẹ́ o.
Adélébọ̀ dákun máa yọ̀lẹ̀.
Adélébọ̀ dákun máa yọ̀lẹ̀.
Adélébọ̀ dákun máa yọ̀lẹ̀.
Adélébọ̀ dákun máa yọ̀lẹ̀.
Ìyá òkú mi mélèé jẹ́ wo sísí òní ìlànà.
Adélébọ̀ dákun máa yọ̀lẹ̀.
Ẹ máa ó tẹ mélèé jẹ́ wo sísí òní yẹ̀yẹ́ o.
Adélébọ̀ dákun máa yọ̀lẹ̀.
Ó dọ̀rọ̀ àná tá a jọ sọ.
Olókùnkùn ti gbé lọ.
Ó wá dọ̀rọ̀ àná tá a jọ sọ.
Olókùnkùn ti gbé lọ.
Bóyá súnmọ́ mi kì í súnmọ́ ẹ.
Ó dàbí olóyìnbó.
Bó bá súnmọ́ mi kì í súnmọ́ ẹ.
Ó dàbí olóyìnbó.
Bóyá súnmọ́ mi kì í súnmọ́ ẹ.
Ó dàbí olóyìnbó.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ rẹpẹtẹ.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ rẹpẹtẹ.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ rẹpẹtẹ.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ rẹpẹtẹ.
Ẹ dákun sọ̀rọ̀ pépà ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ lẹ́bí jẹ́ ẹ dákun ó yàtọ̀.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ rẹpẹtẹ. rẹpẹtẹ.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ o, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ.
Ó wá dọ̀rọ̀ àná tá a jọ sọ.
Ọlọ́pọ̀pọ̀ ti gbé lọ.
Àlè lọ bá máa jẹ́ kí n rárùn owó láàyè mi.
Àríra máma jẹ́ kí ra.
Àlè lọ bá máa jẹ́ kí n rárùn owó láàyè mi.
Àríra máma jẹ́ kí ra.
Ẹ̀bọ̀ jíjẹ kì í bá gúnugún òbí o.
Àríra máma jẹ́ kí ra.
Òkú jíjẹ kì í bá kàlà ìpàgò.
Àríra máma jẹ́ kí ra.
Ajá ìrókò kò ṣe bora ò fọ́mọ aláyé o.
Àríra máma jẹ́ kí ra.
Bí iná bá kú o, á fẹ́ lúbòjú. Bọ́gẹ̀dẹ̀ bá kú o, á fọmọ rẹ̀ rọ̀kò. Ẹni ọmọ sì ló bímọ nílé ayé. Èdùmàrè fún wa lọ́mọ o, ọmọ tó péye. Owó ọmọ ò máa rọ́mọ gbẹjọ.
Owó ọmọ ò máa rọ́mọ rọ̀ níṣẹ́.
Owó ọmọ ò máa rọ́mọ gbẹjọ.
Owó ọmọ ò máa rọ́mọ rọ̀ níṣẹ́.
Iye mi ò yàgàn rí o máa rọ́mọ gbẹjọ.
Owó ọmọ ò máa rọ́mọ rọ̀ níṣẹ́.
Ẹ̀kọ́ fẹ́ o máa bí tèmi o.
Ọmọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló láyé.
Ẹni tó ti bí kó má yàn kú o.
Ọmọ kẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ o, àrọ́mọ gbẹjọ́.
Àwọn àgọ́ kọ́kọ́ lọ wá làbọ̀sù.
Ọmọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló láyé.
Àpòjú ilé kọ́bítíbitì rè o.
Ọmọ kẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ o, àrọ́mọ gbẹjọ́.
Petron ló ti mí ọmọ awóyọ̀ mi o.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló láyé.
Bàbá Bólúwa ti fẹ́ ọkọ kọ́ mi bébí.
Ọmọ kẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ o, àrọ́mọ gbẹjọ́.
Àwòtúndé Fábíyì Ṣọlá mi kọ́dí.
Ọmọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló láyé.
Àwòkẹ́yìn Désàkà Fẹ́mi ó ní ìbúlé.
Ọmọ kẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ o, àrọ́mọ gbẹjọ́.
Bá mi ṣètọ́jú Fẹ́mi Ọ́ṣà àti o.
Ọmọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló láyé.
Ọ̀tún òsì ń kọ ọkọ níní ọ̀la o.
Ọmọ kẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ o, àrọ́mọ gbẹjọ́.
Àwọ̀ Adésóyè kọ́ ọ̀nàrẹ́ bọ́yọ̀ mi o.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló láyé.
Bàbá Ṣẹ́dáàkì bàbá bọ́yọ̀ sọ́rẹ́.
Ọmọ kẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ o, àrọ́mọ gbẹjọ́.
Sọlá bọ̀bọ̀ kọ́ bàbá Ìtò Àní.
Ọmọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló láyé.
Ó yá ṣètọ́jú Adésóyè bọ̀bọ̀.
Ọmọ kẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ o, àrọ́mọ gbẹjọ́.
Tàbá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀mú wá.
Tàbá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀mú wá.
Ẹ má fojú kojú àwọn ẹgbẹ́ mu jáde o. Àti bẹ́tà náà kúrò ẹgbẹ́ mu wá.
Ìyá Nùrù gbẹ́mú jáde afẹ́jà ìrẹsì.
Àti bẹ́tà náà kúrò ẹgbẹ́ mu wá o.
Ìyá Nùrù gbẹ́mú jáde afẹ́jà ìrẹsì.
Ó máa ta bàwérò sí máa yò.
Kòkòlò.
Ó máa ta bàwérò sí máa yò.
Kòkòlò.
Ṣàjọba ló bá délé rẹ lẹ́mu.
Kòkòlò.
Ṣàjọba ló bá délé olóògùrọ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ mú jáde o. Ẹgbẹ́ mú jáde o. Ògùrọ̀ àẹ́sìpáyà tó bá yá.
Ẹgbẹ́ mú jáde. Ẹgbẹ́ mú jáde. Òkúrọ̀ àẹ́sìpáyà tó bá yá. Òkúrọ̀ àẹ́sìpáyà tó bá yá.
Ẹgbẹ́ mú jáde o. Ẹgbẹ́ mú jáde o. Ògùrọ̀ àẹ́sìpáyà tó bá yá.
Ẹgbẹ́ mú jáde.
Déo.
Ẹgbẹ́ mú jáde. Òkúrọ̀ àẹ́sìpáyà tó bá yá. Òkúrọ̀ àẹ́sìpáyà tó bá yá.
Bóyá ta ló borí kí ẹ mú o.
Ẹmu òkúrọ̀ mọ́ mọ́ríkì rẹ̀.
Ta ló borí kí ẹ mú o.
Ẹmu òkúrọ̀ mọ́ mọ́ríkì rẹ̀.
Òbẹ́kunlé lé àná o.
Ẹmu òkúrọ̀ mọ́ mọ́ríkì rẹ̀.
Àkú alábàdì tó funfun lẹ́nu.
Ẹ̀mú òwúrọ̀ mo mórí kí rẹ̀ mú.
Òpékun lébúre lé àná o.
Ẹ̀mú òwúrọ̀ mo mórí kí rẹ̀ mú.
Ọwọ́ ẹ̀nà nílé fàdà rẹ̀.
Ẹ̀mú òwúrọ̀ mo mórí kí rẹ̀ mú.
Ẹlẹ́mú ẹlẹ́mú.
Ìnọ̀mbà tẹ́rẹ̀lùtẹ́ ìnọ̀mbà.
Ẹlẹ́mú orí ọ̀pẹ o.
Ìnọ̀mbà tẹ́rẹ̀lùtẹ́ ìnọ̀mbà.
Yèsì mi pẹ́lẹ́mú o.
Ìnọ̀mbà tẹ́rẹ̀lùtẹ́ ìnọ̀mbà.
Ibi Ghana ló ń pè ẹ́.
Ìnọ̀mbà tẹ́rẹ̀lùtẹ́ ìnọ̀mbà.
Máàmù sílẹ̀ ká máa mú lọ o.
Ìnọ̀mbà tẹ́rẹ̀lùtẹ́ ìnọ̀mbà.
Ó yá kílẹ̀ sí rí, a ní kílẹ̀ sí gbọ́. Tẹ̀mí pariwo ẹlẹ́mú làgbé.
Pariwo lẹ́rí, ẹ̀gbọ́n gbogbo lẹ́yìn ó pariwo.
A ní kílẹ̀ sí rí, kílẹ̀ sí gbọ́. Tẹ̀mí pariwo Ghana bọ̀bọ̀.
Pariwo lẹ́rí, ẹ̀gbọ́n gbogbo lẹ́yìn ó pariwo.
Ọ̀yẹ̀wẹ̀gbẹ̀ nù wá.
Ọ̀yẹ̀wẹ̀ gbẹ̀lú wa,
Ọ̀yẹ̀wẹ̀gbẹ̀ nù wá.
ọ̀yẹ̀wẹ̀ gbẹ̀lú wa,
Ọ̀gá dìlì máa o.
ìgbẹ̀lú wa, ṣe gbẹ̀lú wa, ìgbẹ̀lú wa,
Ọ̀gá dìlì máa o.
ìgbẹ̀lú wa, ṣe gbẹ̀lú wa, ìgbẹ̀lú wa.
Wá àríkọ̀ bàjẹ́ sí.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
Túndé Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
Èjọjọlá Oṣó wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
Fada Fèyí yẹ wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
Pétrọ̀ Sànúsí wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
Pétrọ̀ Oòduà wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
NSF Ẹ̀múyẹmí wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
Múkìwá Bánjọ́ wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
NSF Déolú wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ọba fínú adé bẹ́ẹ̀ tó dá, àmọ́ra wa.
Bíṣọ̀bọ̀ wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
SF Alájí wà níbẹ̀.
Àmọ́ra wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tún gbà lọ, àmọ́ra wa.
Ọmọ Mayọ̀ jíjó ẹlẹ́mu Òṣogbo.
Àfipára jíjó ẹlẹ́mu ò báskẹ̀ lẹ́lẹ́.
Ọmọ Mayọ̀ jíjó ẹlẹ́mu Òṣogbo.
Àfipára jíjó ẹlẹ́mu ò báskẹ̀ lẹ́lẹ́.
Tó bá ti fẹ́rẹ̀ mi máa jáwé ọ̀fẹ́ gbéra.
Ọmọ ẹlẹ́mu la pè é má jẹ́ kó rẹ̀yìn o.
Tó bá ti fẹ́rẹ̀ mi máa jáwé ọ̀fẹ́ gbéra o.
Ọmọ ẹlẹ́mu la pè é má jẹ́ kó rẹ̀yìn o.
Jẹ́ kí bá ẹni ìrìnàjò, jẹ́ kí bá ẹni ìrìnàjò.
Olóríire ọ̀rẹ́ ò jẹ́ ń bá ẹ
Pétrọ̀
rìnrìnàjò.
Mọ́kànlá jẹ́ bá ẹni ìrìnàjò, jẹ́ kí bá ẹni ìrìnàjò.
Olóríire ọ̀rẹ́ ò jẹ́ ń bá ẹ
Ìdòwà ló kú dáadé, jẹ́ bá ẹni ìrìnàjò, jẹ́ bá ẹni ìrìnàjò.
Olóríire ọ̀rẹ́ ò jẹ́ ń bá ẹ rìnrìnàjò.
Rótìmí jẹ́ bá ẹni ìrìnàjò, jẹ́ kí bá ẹni ìrìnàjò.
Olóríire ọ̀rẹ́ ò jẹ́ ń bá ẹ rìnrìnàjò.
Lúwàyé, ó kọ́kọ́ gẹ̀rẹ́nu jẹ́.
Ayé okùn náà kẹ̀rẹ́ tẹ́.
Ó kọ́kọ́ gẹ̀rẹ́nu jẹ́, ó kọ́kọ́ gẹ̀rẹ́nu jẹ́.
Ayé okùn náà kẹ̀rẹ́ tẹ́.
Ó kọ́kọ́ sórí omi, ó kọ́kọ́ gẹ̀rẹ́nu jẹ́.
Ayé okùn náà kẹ̀rẹ́ tẹ́.
Ẹyẹ ògùn náà, ayé wọ̀nú rẹ̀, ẹranko wọ̀nú ẹ̀, èèyàn wọ̀nú rẹ̀, ẹyẹ ògúnná, ẹyẹ ògúnná. Ọmọ ẹlẹ́mú rọra rìn, ìwọ lójú gbogbo ìwò. Ìwọ làdìmúlà rọra rìn, ìwọ lójú gbogbo ìwò. Ọ̀pá sọ́yà àdé olúwo, ìwọ lójú gbogbo ìwò. Túnjí skẹ́bà rọra rìn, ìwọ lójú gbogbo ìwò. Sọ̀níwá sísì rọra rìn, ìwọ lójú gbogbo ìwò. Ẹ̀dọ́bàdìwà rọra rìn, ìwọ lójú gbogbo ìwò. Kébìjó, kíwọ́jó, kájọ́jó, báskẹ̀lẹ́lẹ́. Kébìjó, kíwọ́jó, kájọ́jó, báskẹ̀lẹ́lẹ́. Bóyá ìjó ti yá. Bóyá ìjó ti yá. Èrò tó bí lọ́nà ẹ̀sùn mọ́ bí ẹjọ́. Ẹni ẹlẹ́mú ṣe fún òní ìjó ti yá. Àìlèjó dúró lójú kan kó máa mì. Kò pé ké ọpá ká ẹ̀sọ̀ ọkọ̀ ìjó. Lọ́kùnrin ẹ̀sọ̀ ọkọ̀ ìjó, alàgbà ìjó ti yá. Ọkùnrin ẹ̀sọ̀ ọkọ̀ ìjó, obìnrin ìjó ti yá. Ọkùnrin ẹ̀sọ̀ ọkọ̀ ìjó, obìnrin ìjó ti yá. Àwàdé o bí a ṣe ń dé.
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 Ẹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́múyọ̀ làwọ̀ sọ̀mọ́.
Àwàdé o bí a ṣe ń dé.
Ilé Olúmọ̀yọ̀ làwọ̀ sọ̀mọ́ o.
Àwàdé o bí a ṣe ń dé.
Ogun kan ò lè lélẹ́lẹ́ kọ́lù wà bá ṣẹ.
Ogun kan ò lè lélẹ́lẹ́ kọ́lọ́run bá ṣẹ.
Ogun kan ò lè lélẹ́lẹ́ kọ́lù wà bá ṣẹ.
Ogun kan ò lè lélẹ́lẹ́ kọ́lọ́run bá ṣẹ.
Ìrókò tó bá bọ̀dé bíbẹ́ la ó bẹ̀.
Ogun kan ò lè lélẹ́lẹ́ kọ́lọ́run bá ṣẹ.
Ìrókò tó bá bọ̀dé bíbẹ́ la ó bẹ̀. Fúnùkù ikú léwe. Bóyá fúnùkù ikú léwe. Gànà bọ̀bọ̀ fúnùkù ikú léwe. Ìdòwò àròkùnládé fúnùkù ikú léwe. Gànà máa dàgbà máa darúgbó. Fúnùkù ikú léwe. Àìtètè mọ́, ohun ló mú mi ròdú o. Ọjọ́ fò ti mẹ́lẹ́mú la gbé ní ìbànújẹ́ ti pín.
Àìtètè mọ́ ló mú mi ronú. Ọjọ́ tí mo ti mẹ́lẹ́mú la gbé ní ìbànújẹ́ ti pín.
Wálé Jókòtóyè, àìtètè mọ́, ohun ló mú ẹ ròdú o. Ọjọ́ tó ti mẹ́lẹ́mú la gbé ní ìbànújẹ́ ti pín.
Àìtètè mọ́ ló mú mi ronú. Ọjọ́ tí mo ti mẹ́lẹ́mú la gbé ní ìbànújẹ́ ti pín.
Mo ní àìtètè mọ́, ohun ló mú mi dààmú o. Ọjọ́ tí mo ti mẹ́lẹ́mú la gbé ní ìbànújẹ́ ti pín.
Àìtètè mọ́ ló mú mi ronú. Ọjọ́ tí mo ti mẹ́lẹ́mú la gbé ní ìbànújẹ́ ti pín.
Mẹ́múwá, 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 mẹ́múwá.
Mẹ́múwá, 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 mẹ́múwá.
Mẹ́múwá, 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 o o o o.
Mẹ́múwá, 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 mẹ́múwá.
Èdè àìbìdí mẹ́múwá.
Mẹ́múwá, mẹ́múwá.
Ọ̀gá làjà mẹ́múwá.
Mẹ́múwá, mẹ́múwá.
Ọlá bọ̀bọ̀ mẹ́múwá.
Mẹ́múwá, mẹ́múwá.
Alágbé bọ̀bọ̀ mẹ́múwá.
Mẹ́múwá, mẹ́múwá.
Wale bobo memua. Memua, oh, 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 oh. Ade abere memua. President Buhari memua. Oshibajo memua. Memulo, oh, 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 oh. Kola ko bobo memulo. Emmanuel memulo. Ayo Maroti memulo. DJ bobo memulo. Kasim Azati memulo. Wale bobo memulo.
All right. All glory and adoration be unto the Lord of author and the finisher of our faith. All glory and adoration be to Baba Eledumare. Ijila ife aladewura. The kingdom eya Judah atobatele. Oba to gbado bale oba. 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 Moshe kabiyesi. Yes, we give all glory and adoration unto your name because you alone is worthy to be praised. All thanks. I want to say welcome onto today's episode of Diaspora Gyration Live. Motijo, I don't dance, forget something safe. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Welcome to today's episode of Diaspora Gyration Live. Episode 175 with Mr. Gyration TK Fasher Kwatiako Chefedu Gregedige Ejegbele Matsiele in a Roman style. Alright, without much I do. Yeah, my guest is having a little issue with the network. If not, my guest would have been on the program for almost about 15 minutes ago. Today, we're not going to be wasting much time. I say, this is Otule to every one of you watching on Tashere Kwateko, Dove Kokastikali, and all that I'm carried watching live on Yeyoge's Imade's platform. I welcome you all. Father says you are too much. LSF, Ogunsoya, you are just too much. LSF Ogunsoya, you are just too much. Father Chief Ogbori Raman, I dove. Opeke Yetunde Omobolanle. Yetunde Mida. Yetunde. I welcome you. Patron is my baby patron. Yeah, he's just like he's not up to a month. Yes, but he's a patron. A fish is a fish. Omigari is a water. Patron Abiodun Ojelade, aka Patron LSF Nepa, Omo Yaele Koto Rele Nil Moda. How Moda Keno. Ejo, Omo Fetoba Wami, Eteterali Rando. Okay, Opinuga, I welcome you. Oh, my hypercarried feather of Garden State Convergence, you are too much. Abe Festus, you are hyper Baski. All right, Iremide, I welcome you. Patron Sammy, you are just too much. Olo Fofo Comradium, I welcome you. Chief Joko Toye, Ahmed Inwi Kwateko, Inwi of ILYA Kwateko, you are just too much. Okay, Rahim Ruka, I greet you. Glorious Chapel Tolane, you are too much. Maxim Johnson, oh, you are too much, baby. You are too much. Thanks for joining. Also, Metusela Chief ILYA Kwateko, Chief Olalekan Shegun, Father Okanlawan Ranjai, Idobale Miri, I dove Kwateko Stikale. Also, okay, like I said, my guest is really finding it hard to be on the program due to poor network. But be that as it may, we still on today's program. What are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about, as we all know, for some time now, there is this latest Otule Mentino that is trending in Comradium on social media. Letters, overtaking letters, power plus power, power jam power, power join power, all can they jam together in camaraderie. While there is a case trending, which is the case of ILYA. ILYA Orangun. That is to say, College of Education ILA Orangun. And it is a case concerning Pication, Ekiti State University, running a program in College of Education ILA, and concurrently ILYA is there, and it has become something that is really tearing the club apart, and a lot of letters and counter letters were coming out, and it was rumored that it was fired, it was heard that ILYA should submit their keg of office. I don't know, is that true? So the topic we're going to be talking about is, what is the rationale behind World Headquarters requesting ILYA's keg of office? What is the rationale behind it? A lot of things we're going to be discussing today here, because my guest, like I said, my guest is still finding it. It's finding it so hard to be on the program. But before then, we can still gyrate. Abi. We go gyrate now.
Supremos comrade, this is the voice of Oracle of Oyemego. I hereby introduce and tag the title of this track as I Carvera Gyration for the celebration of carability. May you all walk and never stumble. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the 14th edition of I Carvera Gyration 2018. Sálálá wì lọ́rìn, àwọn yẹn ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Sálá ṣìfà náà òrónà, àwọn yẹn ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ìdọ̀nà òbítú sí kàkà fún ìyẹn ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Patron Dípò Anífowó ṣe o. Dayo Guinness, Patron Bọ́fọ̀, Tómi Lọ́lá, wọ́n sàn bí owó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ọ̀kẹ́nẹ́ olùdẹ̀sà yẹn, àwọn yẹn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ìyáyé convergence, Buhari convergence, Ọ̀pọ̀sá convergence o, àti gbogbo convergence ìràgbáyé. Àwọn tí mo dárúkọ yẹn, gbogbo wọn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Péjọ Ṣọlá Ìlọrin òye ikọ̀, àwọn yẹn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ọ̀rákù. Ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Péjọ Wọlé Pápásà, péjọ Lòkó máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ọ̀rákù. Ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Olùsọ̀yà òye mẹ́kùn yẹn, àwọn yẹn ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénú. Ọ̀rákù. Ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénú. Olúwa sọ̀yà Fẹ̀dẹ́kò, àwọn yẹn ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénú. Ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénú. Ṣẹ̀kẹ̀tì olówó Oríṣọlá Ọ̀dẹ́jà yìí ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénú. Ṣe gbẹ́lẹ̀ mú dénú. Bọ́lá Peter sì ní gangan, àwọn yẹn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ṣìṣàìdì Bello, Ìmùkúmu, Ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ Fàjísáyé, Ṣìfà Ìgbè Tẹ́kọ̀, Patron Bùsáyọ̀ Olúwatúkẹ́sí, Fellow Edaman, Patron Ṣẹwà Anífowó ṣe o. Ó yá, àwọn yẹn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ mú dénúdénú. Ẹgbẹ́lẹ́mú lágbè tán dá sílẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ sí màá ti ìpínlẹ̀ o. Ẹgbẹ́lẹ́mú lágbè tán dá sílẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ sí màá ti ìpínlẹ̀ o. Ó ti dé Yàkí, ó ti délẹ̀ Ìró, ẹ̀ka lè mẹ́mú wá, àlè mẹ́mú, ẹ̀ka lè mẹ́mú o,
Yes, we've been trying. I've been trying to see how I can bring my guest on the program. All right, I welcome you, Omobolanle Ajoke. All right, let's see. My guest today is going to mention his name. Hello, Father, you are too much, sir.
May you walk and never stumble.
All right, Father, You are live on Diaspora Gyration Live TV.
You're welcome, my brother.
So, can we meet you, sir? Can we meet you?
By his pleasure, I'm Chief Boyega Balogo, Akaveran Chief ILYA, Kegia 8485.
8485 Kegia. Sir, for the benefit of those that did not know your Inogije, that did not know your AKA, sir, what is your AKA, sir?
May God bless your wisdom. I'm Chief Adakeja.
Adakeja.
Kabata Mupesa of the whole galaxy.
Father, I dobale Furiade. All right, Father. Thank you, my chief. With how much I do, there is this issue of ILYA that has been trending on media based on pication, based on coronation, based on who deserve to be AB Ula. Before first thing, can you please tell us ILYA, the keg of office of ILYA was given to which institution, sir?
Then Oyo State College of Education, now Osun State College of Education,
Osun State College of Education, Ila-Orogun. That means,
God bless you.
That means, if I'm not mistaken, you are a bona fide candidate of that Ila-Orogun College of Education, sir.
Exactly, my chief.
Okay. I don't know, is it a rumor or it's a fact that the world headquarters said ILYA should rotate their keg of office?
It is not a rumor.
It is
the declaration made at ILYA Olumo after a lot of hard time and terrible time we had passed through in an attempt to fine-tune the abnormalities that we have observed in the Supreme Command. So it is not a rumor. The AB world categorically requested for the submission of the keg of office of ILYA.
Why, sir? Why did World Live requested for that submission for the keg of office? Why?
Well, he and his court could be in the best position to at least tell us why the situation we have to be so terrible up to that level where our keg of office will be requested for. Ordinarily, a service response will be because of his pronouncement that the coronation of the AB had been annulled. That annulment, the AB ILYA, the current AB ILYA was coronated at ILYA Kolu.
By who, sir? By World Live? Who coronated him? AB ILYA was coronated by World Live or National?
The National and other council of services, because the AB World was unavoidably absent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, Father Luther.
The coronation had to be done at that level.
Okay. So let us take it. What is the crisis? What is the cause? Because an issue cannot be tackled if we don't know the root cause of the issue. What is exactly the root cause?
God bless you, my chief.
Maya.
The root cause could be tracked to what I call imposition of annex penultimate on our ILYA.
An annex penultimate.
Yeah.
Father, can you please clear the air? I don't. Okay. What do you mean by an annex penultimate?
Okay. The first sitting produced a visiting student How do I mean?
A visiting
A
student.
student of Ekiti State University.
Ekiti State
Who-
University.
Yeah, who are using ILA as a distance learning center.
A distance learning center.
Yeah.
A visiting professor. Okay.
You know all these satellite campuses, so
Yes,
to
sir.
say,
Yes, sir.
because the so-called the set of students, they are not absorbed into the mainstream of Ekiti State University. They are only running their program at distance. I mean, kind of like a distance learning study center, so to say.
Satellite campuses.
Yeah. So now that they are in ILA, they believe they have every right to our keg of office. And we are saying that no matter how close your relationship is, you must be able to draw a line of demarcation. Yorùbá will say, tí ilé bá kan lé, ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa ń yàtọ̀ síra wọn.
Tó bí òwe o.
My life.
Father Luther.
So, yeah, personal perception of the whole issue can be traced to what I call grand conspiracy against ILYA.
Grand conspiracy. Ẹ máa dé o, òyìnbó pọ̀ o. Grand conspiracy. Father, you are too much.
My chief.
Father, you are too much.
Yeah, I have my reasons.
Okay, sir.
See, I have my reasons. Incidentally, the XY, frankly speaking, let's be very frank. The now XY ILA actually caused the whole palaver for us.
Okay.
It's not just enough to be a chief. You must be in tandem with the ethics of the club. How do I mean? Not just the general ethics. Because people will always say, ohun tí ọmọdé ń wò lórí òkè tágbàlagbà bá jókòó sínú ilé rẹ̀ yóò dẹ̀ máa wò ó. Fún èèyàn láti ní àṣeyọrí, ó gbọ́dọ̀ mọ bínú ilé òun ṣe rí. Yorùbá ní tí ilé ò bá pani, tòde ò lè pani. Ikú ilé ló dá wàhálà yìí sílẹ̀.
Okay.
Are we free to switch my language?
Father, you are too much.
My chief.
You have the floor, sir.
God bless you.
Amen. You too, sir.
Yeah. We have terrible antecedents in other ILYA'S. And so they believe if this could be achieved in campus A, campus B, or school A, school B, school C, why not ILA? Now, the XY, according to information, is from Ipetumodu. Those TVCs who are, let me say, the rebels or betrayer or misfits in ILYA, like Yoruba will say, in agbole tó bá ń tòrò ọmọ àlebẹ̀ ò tí ì dàgbà ni. A glorious setup will sustain its height until the bastards take over.
Ló bá tán. Owó èrè o.
Bàbá Táṣẹ́rẹ́ mo gbádùn my life. Ọmọ méjì tí wọ́n lọ gbé degree student lọ́wọ́. The degree student ọmọ Ipetumodu ni. Àwọn méjèèjì náà ọmọ Ipetumodu ni. XY wa náà ọmọ Ipetumodu ni.
So the degree student is from Ekiti State University.
From Ekiti State University, X2.
And from Ipetu by origin, by birth.
By origin.
And the XY is also from Ipetu.
Yeah.
And other chief officers that are supporting is they are from Ikpetu.
Supporting him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
You-
now
you can
becoming
see how-
a tribal.
Yeah. God bless you.
Okay.
You can see how they have myopically belittle what Comradian stands for.
Okay. All
My
right.
chief, deontrism, unity in diversity is above town palaver, ethnicity, religious bigotry, and what have you. The moment you are in, you are in. But these people, they believe that, yes, since we are chiefs, we can always get our boy into office.
Hmm.
The so-called desperado, that degree penultimate, you see, at this level, I don't know what you are going to enjoy by telling lies. I was live in UA at the national headquarters, and you see how he behaved when we were about bringing the qualified candidate produced by the second sitting. It was an eyesore. They form a clique and they misbehave at the Gyration ground. They disrupted your place. I say, are you saying this is the boy that wants to be the chief of my ILYA, so naked? Only with a short knicker, whatever you call it. I was wondering what has happened to Supreme Comradian. Like what they say, Orilo Molola, Orilo Mola, Boya Mahadi Chief Lola, Orilo Mo.
Orilo Mo.
There is master blueprint that tell me what happens in one life.
Okay. All right. Yes.
So, yeah.
Thank you so very much because I can tell that ILYA is known for producing first class and one student because your grammar is second to none. Okay.
I am sorry. I'm sorry, sir.
I know.
Father.
Oh no, Father. No. Okay, Father. Let us see. Let us ask. This is it. This the comrades of Ekiti State University, were they transformed by ILYA or transformed by Ekiti State Ojua?
Frankly speaking, from information, this student in question, this desperado from Ekiti, was initiated at ILYA the Chalk.
ILYA the Chalk.
Are you with me? He transfers his capability. Are you with me, my chief?
I'm very, very with you, Father.
Those people who are in set, a few of them who had the opportunity to start their degree earlier have become chiefs. Are you with me?
Very correct, Father.
Apart from information, a few of these people who are so lucky because their elders were indifferent to what happened in their area, they have emerged TBCs of the Supreme Comradian. And so they believe if this could be done in this school, why not in ILYA?
Oh, okay. So
I think that is what I can say. A few of them are able to transform in ILYA, but this very candidate in particular was not transformed in ILYA.
All right. Thank you very much, Father. Is this the first time ILYA is picking a penultimate from the annex? Is this the first time?
This is the first time. It has never been in our tradition.
It has never been in the tradition of ILYA.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. That's
our records.
Okay. There is a picture on the screen now. The picture. These are council of ILYA chief officers, and then you are among the chief officers where we have Chief Akebaje, we have Chief Omoga, we have. I can just pick few of them, and
my God.
There is this letter that ILYA that is really trending, that ILYA is denying, that they said henceforth world headquarters, they are no longer attached or reckoning with world headquarters.
Yeah.
Is that a rumor? Is that letter a falsified letter or a letter duly signed, agreed upon by Council of Chiefs of ILYA?
Duly signed and agreed upon by Council of Chiefs of ILYA, saves the two who are supporting the Greek penultimate from Ekiti State University, who incidentally is from the same town with them. So out of the 39 TVCs, 37 are saying this is our tradition. And we are not saying that tomorrow it cannot change.
But as of today.
How do I mean? Yeah, how do I mean? If Oyo State College of Education, that's an NC degree, an NC awarding degree institution, is elongated into a degree awarding institution. It's very carried. And again, if there is academic affiliation, my chief,
Father, I'm with you.
If there is academic affiliation between one university and Osho State College of Education in Ogun, effect over time, we always can bring review. But here is a student who is just a visitor. One, by the admission letter given to him, he is offered admission into Ekiti State University.
Not
his ID card, not Osho State College of Education in Ogun. His ID card bears Ekiti State University. The certificate that is going to be given to him is that of Ekiti State University. If peradventure there is a misunderstanding or the relationship gets severe and Ekiti State had to move out of ILA, just like Uyo did, University of Uyo did, then it means ILA will be without a chief.
And
I think we are not shallow-minded.
Okay, I can now see where the Council of Chiefs of ILYA, where they are coming from. Okay, Father, having said that, presently you have Chief Ogbori Rahman is live on the program. Chief Ogbori Rahman is watching live. Chief Bosun Ajibogun, Chief of Bosun Oluigbo is my son. He's my son. But he's a Methuselah chief of ILYA Dukotang. I don't know how he did it. How he just became my great grandfather all of a sudden. And also Chief Ademuyiwa Onobanjo is live watching, and a whole lot of people. But Father, the question is this. This is the question. When AB National, who was the first candidate that was picked? I think do you have two coronations or one coronation so far in ILYA?
We had just one coronation.
And which is the student from
ILYA? Which is the student of Osho State College of Education.
Okay.
No team coronation.
Okay. And there is this national headquarters also, AB National also also published a correspondence saying that he stood by what the Council of ILYA did by picking and that was duly coronated and was duly coronated. Was that coronation nullified? Was the coronation nullified by World Headquarters?
Yes, it was nullified by the World Headquarters. That is what snowballed into this embarrassing situation we find ourselves.
Okay.
If we had respected the coronation, the whole issue would have been settled. And there wouldn't be any noise anywhere. We are saying that at Ijebu Igbo, if I'm not mistaken, we presented our case logically, and after all said and done, the war chief, in fairness to this fine guy, he said, from all this, we can realize that no precedents of any degree student have been recorded in ILA. And he said that if the authenticity of the letter written by the registrar is established, then the first order sitting is not carried. And so, no degree student can become a chief in ILA, openly pronounced.
Okay, that brings me to the letter. The letter that was brought from the school from the registrar's office. I read the letter, and the registrar was saying that Kegai's club was registered under College of Education, Osun State College of Education, ILA.
Yeah.
So, the council is the council holding that letter in a high esteem? Are they respecting that letter, or they are still investigating that letter? And is there any discrepancy that letter could be forged?
Even if there is that human suspicion, the rationale behind setting up the ad hoc committee is to go out for verification. What if was there live and direct, and beyond any reasonable doubt, the authenticity of that letter was sustained, then the case is lost. For anybody who thinks a degree student has any right to the keg of office of ILA.
Because the keg of office was given to the College of NCE ULA.
Yes, now, and they went there, they established this. I'm a bit disturbed. I continue to wonder, perhaps something is wrong with the process of inducting a chief. If a chief is well inducted, if anybody is a finalist by the expectation of the norms of picking a chief, I think it's tantamount to insulting our integrity by saying that the letter issued by the registrar is fake.
Insulting your integrity, the whole integrity of ILA chiefs and the school.
Of course. And in a civilized society, the AB war chief is liable. And honestly, I just believe he's just learning. And rather than being very careful with his choice of words, sincerely, I love that guy.
Because I was made to understand that you have margareted, you followed this issue from step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to where it is today. So
my chief is while others are in their comfort zone, in an attempt to make sure that there is peace in Comedian all over, I had to leave my zone, follow them from one place to another. And we continue to say, with due respect to War Chief and Council of Chiefs, this is the reality on ground. Can we reason together and see that we are not moribunds, and see that we are not mediocres, and see that we have a justified cause?
So, okay, Father, thank you so much. Let me take you back again. For you to migrate from step 1 to the present day, and the time you were introducing yourself, you said you reigned as AB ULA what Kegia, sir?
Kegia 84-85 with World Bishop, the late World Bishop, and Onikeke de Russia of the national headquarters.
1984, and you still have the interest, and you still have the interest of Comradium and that of ILYA ULA, to the extent that you still follow this, you follow the case from one step to the other. Father, you are worthy to be emulated, because you have really thrown a challenge to all Methuselah and Akaiba chiefs all over the galaxy. That regardless of what, your ILYA is your ILYA, we should not abandon the sinking ship. that
Of course.
we should not abandon the sinking ship. If a Methuselah chief of 84, 85 can still stand up and say what is right, a round peg should be put in a round hole. Father sees, I love for all of you wherever you are today. Let us use this as a clarion call. It's a challenge to every one of us, including me, that we should not abandon our ILYA regardless of anything. If we allow the youth, if we allow our ABs, our children, to manage the club in a way that we cannot come out boastfully to say we are proud to be members of, we should all rise up and speak out our mind. But finally, Father, before I go, another counter letter came countering the letter of the Council of Chiefs of ILYA, saying that they are not part of that decision denying world headquarters. Father, the letter stated, the person that signed the letter said he reigned as AB ULA 2012-2013. The first question is, sir, how did he come in possession of the letterhead of ILYA ULA?
May you walk and never stumble. That is why I said the situation we are facing is a manifestation of grand conspiracy and desperacy. In fact, in a civilized society, that guy needs to be punished. One, as an XY chief, has he any right to the letterhead of the school?
Oh, let us ask. Maybe AB ULA, maybe XY or AB ULA gave him the letter.
I doubt much. These days of technology, they are so desperate. In fact, there are other things I wouldn't want to say on air, because, like I told you, they are working all around to make sure that they distort the truth. Chief, that they distort the truth. So they come around to raise some other sentiments against a decent issue. If somebody who happened to rule 2012-2013 still claim to have the access to the letterhead of the Supreme Commander, you can establish its integrity and its mission.
Okay, Father, in fact, thank you so very much for your time. We want to say a very big thank you. Unfortunately, the network did not allow us to see your face. Even we saw your face on the picture, but the network actually went by the way of Akilaka. But in your final, Father, in your parting word, what is the position of the Council of Chiefs of ILYA ULA, and what are you people agitating for now? Are you still standing on your point that you are not going with world headquarters, or you're looking for a reconciliation? And what is your position and what ILYA ULA wants for the benefit of their ILYA?
My chief, we are not beating a retreat. In as much as we are committed to the altruism of unity in diversity, we must work together holistically to sanitize camaraderie. A lot of things are wrong. If that is done, and an apology is tendered sincerely that we have been insulted and assaulted over time, then we can think of having a united camaraderie again, wherein ILYA will function like it used to function. But if otherwise, we are not beating a retreat. We stand on our letter. Apart from the fact that there is freedom of association, it is disgusting for you to stay where things are not done appropriately. So I think Supreme Council of Chiefs should look at camaraderie holistically, stand by the truth, and move with time. God bless you.
All right, Father, before you go, I have something I want to share something. I'm going to share something now on the screen. I'm going to share something on the screen because you said something. You said This candidate is the candidate, the visiting candidate is not a biological son of ILYA.
Yeah.
You said he's not a biological son of
But-
ILYA. Right, Father, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to buttress something. Just give me 1 second, Father. I want to buttress
All right.
something. There is a write-up
Please
that
take
came
your
up
time.
to me now, and
Yeah.
this write-up carries the information of this person, that he has an Ekiti State University registration number, everything in ILYA is to report to undersigned student affairs. Oh God. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. I have. So invariably, what is the situation in ILYA? The visiting student, is he still welcome in the fold of Comradium?
The old Comradium?
Yes.
As what? As a comrade.
As a comrade.
He's welcome as a comrade, not as a chief. And we have to fine-tune his lifestyle to be a model to others. It's not a candidate that we can parade on the pedigree of ILYA.
Okay, that is it. But was there any time, was he asked to write any undertaking?
Yeah. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Honestly, not at this age, we don't need to tell lies. They have been willing the XY chief, because the XY realized his mistake too lately, and they continue to harass him. In fact, he was beaten thoroughly at Polytechnic, and they continue to assault him all over.
Beating?
They even threatened to kill that boy. And I think it's our duty not to make his life susceptible to all these attacks. And so that is why we had to inform necessary quarters that please, these are our children. Let's call them to order. And so he has to stand up and taking that is going to be of good behavior. In fact, they descended so low to the level of tracking the murder of the ex-wife to their hometown. In fact, that's another terrible thing. You cannot imagine that. It's better mentioned than really discussed.
What? Has he got into that?
I swear to God Almighty.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And that's why I use the word, we don't need a desperado. And if Comradium is a social cultural organization, if you see somebody is an XY, if you are even as old as Methuselah, the moment he's your senior, you have to give him that respect. In fact, this so-called boycott solution was finger-nosing me.
Okay. Okay, Father.
He said, Father, all those, they are cliques, they are nothing but misfits, touts.
Okay. Father, this in fact,
yeah.
Diaspora Gyration Live, we are not condoling, and we will not tolerate, we will not support brutality, brutalization. We will not support so we will not support this. And we strongly believe Kegite functions and activities should not result to taking comradic issue outside comradium to our comradoic utule, like our family or whatever, our parents, because we are only in Kegai's club to make friends and to build a community where there is going to be life after school. There is going to still meet after school. Okay, I want to ask you, Father, during ILA year of, I don't know, when did Exude started, when did they come into ULA? Has it gotten to like 10, 15 years?
Not up to that at all.
Okay.
I can't be precise, however, but I can tell you that not up to 10, 15 years, not up to at all.
Okay. My another question is, I strongly believe some of the Ekiti State University students that are in LA were transformed by ULA chiefesses.
It could be that I cannot establish.
Okay, that's two.
Yeah.
So are they giving them during each keg year in Comradio, in ILYA ULA? Have they been giving these Ekiti State University students, have they been giving them portfolios in Comradium?
Yes. So I learned they've been giving them portfolio, and perhaps that's informed their spirits that what is good for the goose is good for the gander, forgetting the fact that labor only them are yato sirawan.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very much, Father. And this is the letter, because I have the letter. I have the letter the guy signed. The letter.
Yeah.
The letter he signed. I have the letter, and he said he will not threaten anybody. Like, everything is to make peace reign in ILYA ULA. On this note, Father, I want to say a very big thank you for your time, for making our time out of no time. So we called you and you responded. You came up. We asked you questions. As a matter of fact, today I'm just talking to you for the first time in my life.
Oh my God, I love you, my chief. I enjoy you when I see you vibrating.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I love you so much.
I am just talking to you for the first time in my life because
oh my God,
I read a lot of things.
To meeting you.
Father, I've been reading over and over what is going on, everything, and I deemed it fit. I said, okay, let me call you to bring you on my program this afternoon. And we never talked anything. I never told you anything. All the questions, everything I'm asking you now, before God and man, this is the first time I'm talking to Father. I have never heard his voice before. I have never in my life heard his voice before. But I want to say a very big thank you to you, Father, for making our time to be on today's program. Agbanya Daleo. Like I said, you have really challenged. You've given me a challenge, and I'm also challenging all fathers all over the world that regardless of whatever our ILYA or ILYAs are going through, we should not abandon the sinking ship. We should also monitor, also visit our ILYAs. We should not only visit our ILYAs in times of crisis. We should always look back and see what our young chiefs are doing. Because if a father is not there to guide a son when a son is trying to walk, that child might fall and harm his or herself. So we are also begging you, fathers all over the galaxy, please let us cultivate the habit of looking back to our ILYA, where we were once the flag bearer, we were once the owner of that ILYA, we were once the Akpashe of that ILYA, we were once the authority of that ILYA. So let us not forget that this ILYA made us, and we should not allow our various ILYAs to die. On this note, ILYA ULA, they standing on their feet, that no retreat, no surrender. That as long as the Council of Chiefs, Supreme Council of Chiefs, if the world or if the headquarters are not going to recognize their own candidate, their own choice, that means they don't want to have anything to do with them. But I know peace will reign, because I saw some fathers calling, suing for peace. And I know when we get to the round table, ILYA will definitely shave their sword. Father, I dove.
That's my life.
ILYA
I'm so motivated.
Father, ILYA
so much.
Is a ILYA where we all love ILYA. ILYA is a woged. I have met with Chief Ogbori Rahman, is the chairman of the US Icavarian board. He is a product of ILYA, a respectable chief. A chief that when he speaks, everybody keeps quiet because he knows what he's saying.
Thank you so much, my brother. I love you. Thanks for the honor.
But for the moment, I just say, ILYA, let us all sue for peace, because peace is the only thing we want.
Of course.
I want on this note, I want to say a very big thank you, Father. God bless you. Thank you for coming on the program.
Amen.
God bless you, sir. God bless you. God bless you.
All right, sir. Thank you, brother. Nice day.
All right, that is Metusela Chief ILYA, Chief Adakeja. He reigned as AB Ula 84-85 keg year. All right, on this note, we have really spent much of our time. All right, we have really spent our time. We have spent our time. Okay, I welcome you, Sumola Temitokwe. Also, let us welcome the Olori of Chief Bangboye. I'm talking about Olori Monisola Abiodun Bangboye. Also, Odunjadio. You are too much. Omo Musa Alaso, you are too much. Adewale Adekunle, I greet you. Chief Iron Bender, you are too much. LSF Nifemi, you are too much. Also SF Femi Johnson Femi. Ophelia Kwateko, you are too much. Ajayi Yemi, I greet you. Also, permit me to say, Sonya Kolawole, you are Ipagbaski. Yes, your voice. I welcome you. Nathaniel Omotayo, you are too much. Mobolanle Ajoke. I want the national Gidipo. You are just too much. Till I come your way next week, unfortunately, we have spent our time. All right, the topic we just treated, it's what is the rationale behind the world headquarters asking for the submission of ILYA's keg year. Like you've heard, I know there is a lot behind this issue, but all things being equal, we are still going to treat this issue. Wherever we get to, we will definitely come up with the Skeske Ojudi B Ocean Law. But Mina will lose at this time at momentum place appeal occasion junction there. I call it here Kafiri Pade. This is Otule Mentino Melaho. I know. Okay, Olofofo Comrade, thank you so very much. Thank you, and I greet everybody. To God, Eledumari, till I come your way next week with another interesting episode of Diaspora Gyration Live. Those watching on Yayo Gaze platform, I say thank you. Those watching live on YouTube, thank you. And those watching here, Kafiri Pade, Neo Setumbo, Ireo, I love you all. Okay, happy birthday to those that are celebrating their birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Those that celebrated their birthday over the week, happy belated birthday to you. Those that are celebrating today, happy birthday. And those that will be celebrating tomorrow, as from tomorrow, happy birthday in advance. Kafiri Pade, ire.